Welcome to Getting Started with Verizon Mobile for Microsoft Teams. In this section, we're going to talk about the licensing that is required for Microsoft and how to procure that licensing. This is an important first step in preparing for your VMMT or Verizon Mobile for Microsoft Teams end user. The first thing you're going to do is under Billing in your Microsoft 365 Admin Center, go to Purchase Services. Under Purchase Services, you can search for Teams Phone, and it will populate the appropriate licenses that are potentially possible for your Teams Phone experience. Since you're using Verizon Wireless for your PSTN connectivity, you do not need any calling plans, Microsoft calling plans with your licensing. Do not select anything with the domestic calling plan or an international calling plan. You need the simple licenses that are Microsoft Teams Essentials with Phone for $12. Or you can have Microsoft Teams Essentials for $4 and the Teams Phone license for $8 if you have purchased them separately. So there's two options there to purchase those licenses together or separately. It is totally up to you on which one you would like to do and how you want to procure it. Beyond this, Microsoft has changed their licensing structure in the last several months so that E5 licenses no longer include phone system or Teams Essentials. So you will no longer see the E5 here that has that included. However, if you have purchased an E5 license prior to April 2024, it will include a phone license. So please check your E5 licensing to make sure you're not double purchasing. Once you have your licenses procured in the number that you need to apply those to the active users. So you'll go to Users, and under that, you'll see your active users. If you need to add any end users, you can add your end users here. The simple way to apply the licensing is to select as many end users as needed who you want to have Teams Phone Mobile, Verizon Mobile for Microsoft Teams, and then select Manage Product Licenses. At that point in time, you can see here which licenses are already applied and which are not applied. Don't worry about these Teams Native Phone Experience licenses or Teams Phone Mobile licenses. Those have been deprecated as of July 2024. So everything is under those new Microsoft Essentials Teams with Phone licenses, or the old E5 license if prior to April 2024. But the easy way to assign that is to manage product licenses, select who you want, and then go in. After that, it will open up a window to select the appropriate license. Once your licenses have been procured and then assigned, you're ready for step number 2. Please see the next video for your next steps.